Kia ora koutou, Reese from QuickSense here, and today we're looking at solving quadratics by formula. Which formula, you ask? We're going to use the quadratic formula, and that looks like x equal to negative b plus minus b squared minus 4ac, and the reason we have plus minus is because we've got this square root here, over 2a. And this comes, you can try and derive this yourself by looking at this equation here, right? ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Right, so these two are connected, but we've just made x the subject. So if you want to try that out, feel free. At the moment though, we're just going to use the formula. So how do I do it? Well, I need to substitute in this form here, figure out what is a, what is b, and what is c. Well, a here is the number in front of x squared, which is 1. b is the number that's in front of, right, the x by itself, 4. And last but not least, c is the constant. It's the thing that's not changed by x, so that's also 4. By putting these into the quadratic formula, I can find out what it's equal to. Now, you should go through the motions of putting this into your calculator, but I can see that the answer is negative 2 either way. In this next question, right, it doesn't immediately look like a quadratic question, but we've got a rectangle, okay? It's got an area of 81, so let's go 81 is equal to, the length is 2x plus 3, and to find the area, I multiply it by the width, which is x minus 5. So how do I solve this quadratically? Well, I need to have it in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, so that I can use the quadratic formula to find x, which is equal to minus b plus minus the square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So let's get cracking. I minus 81 from both sides. I'm going to expand these brackets out. I'm going to simplify. And now I'm going to try and factorize it again. Right, we're in the situation we were before. So what do? Well, we multiply this 2. If I were to factorize this, or try to solve by factorizing, I would have to do that long-winded method. But all I have here is a equal to 2, b equal to negative 7, and c is equal to negative 23. It's really important to keep in mind that this is all plus. So if it's a negative, you have to put it in as negative whatever. So putting this into my formula, x is equal to minus b, which is minus 7. Let's just move this down a little bit. Plus minus, right, b squared, that's minus 7. 4 times a is 2. C is negative 23 over 2 lots of 2. So now I'm going to try and simplify this as much as I can. Right, so that's 49 minus 8 times negative 23. Now I don't know my negative 23 times table, so 8 times 23, and then I'll change that, so it's negative 184 So that becomes plus 184 if I take away a negative. So I'm going to add 49 to that. I don't want to make any mistakes, so I'm going to use my calculator. 233. Okay. So 233 square root, okay, plus 7 divided by 4 gives me 5.57, or, right, do that again, 233 square root, and we're going to go copy 7 minus that answer equals, divide that by 4, and that gives me negative 2.07. So these are our two answers. Given that x is greater than 0, what is the value of x? Right, here's some context. Right, it's a rectangle. X can't be, we can see that from this one here, right? If x is negative, right, we're going to have a side that's negative, and we can't have that. Therefore, well, let's do this properly. Because x is greater than 0, x is equal to 5.57 centimeters.